What if breaking stuff actually made us richer? Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what some people believe when they say, at least it creates jobs. Today, we're diving into one of the oldest and most misunderstood economic fallacies, the broken window fallacy. If you find this eye-opening, hit like and subscribe for more smart takes on everyday economics. Let's set the scene. A shopkeeper stands outside his store. Someone just broke his window. A crowd gathers. One person shrugs and says, "Well, at least the glazier gets paid. Imagine if no glass ever broke. How would he stay in business?" Sounds reasonable. The glazier earns money. The shopkeeper pays. Money flows. So, is the economy better off? This is where Frédéric Bastiat, a 19th century French economist, steps in. He called this logic the broken window fallacy. It's the flawed idea that destruction boosts economic growth because it creates work. But here's what that crowd misses. The shopkeeper just spent money replacing something he already had. That money could have gone toward new tools, expanding his business, or buying a new coat. Instead, it went to fixing a hole in the status quo. Now let's zoom out. The broken window fallacy shows up everywhere. During hurricanes, wildfires, or wars, people say, at least it'll stimulate the economy. Construction jobs, rebuilding efforts, government contracts. But let's be clear, repairing destruction isn't progress. It's just catching up to where we were. Think about a natural disaster. Yes, homes get rebuilt, but they were already standing. What about the furniture lost? The businesses shut down? The years of community growth that vanish? Here's the kicker. Real economic growth comes from creating, not from replacing. When a company builds a new factory or invents new tech, that's value added. When a bridge collapses and is rebuilt, yes, someone gets paid, but nothing new was gained. Even wars follow this logic. Some argue war boosts economies, but wartime production often drains resources, redirects labor, and destroys infrastructure. Rebuilding may drive short-term GDP, but the unseen cost, the lost lives, lost productivity, lost innovation, is far greater. This is Bastiat's main point. We see the glazier earning money. We don't see what's lost, and the unseen matters just as much. Here's why this fallacy is dangerous. It creates the illusion that any activity that moves money is good. But not all spending is equal. Buying a new laptop for school is not the same as replacing a broken one. Building a hospital isn't the same as rebuilding one after a fire. Destruction forces us to spend just to get back to zero. That's not growth. That's survival. And yet, we fall for it. We see new construction and assume it's good news. We hear job creation without asking what was lost to create this job. So next time someone says, at least it creates work, ask yourself, was that work productive or reactive? Because true prosperity isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about building what's never existed. Have you ever heard this fallacy in real life? Maybe after a storm or a crisis? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear where you've seen it pop up. And if this gave you a fresh lens on everyday economics, give it a like and share with someone who thinks more spending always means progress. Because in the end, what we don't see, the lost potential, the missed opportunities, often matters more than what we do. Progress isn't just rebuilding. It's choosing where to build next.